Welcome to the Divine Purpose Podcast with your host, Daniel and
Patrice Myers. In this podcast, you will be introduced to the 3 C's.
Comedy, Conversations, and Community. Join the discussion with fellow entrepreneurs, community activists,
with our major focus on the beauty of family in our community. Episodes drop every Tuesday. Whether inspirational or ratchet, all conversations have a divine purpose. So do I say corny or do you say corny?
You wrote it. Podcast. Thank the Talbot Experiences, the house band for Divine Purpose Podcast.
Hey, we doing a little something. So, welcome to another episode of Divine Purpose Podcast with your host Patrice and
Daniel Myers.
So we at Miss V's coffee shop, right?
Culture Coffee too.
And Miss V thinks that she gives us shots.
Those are not shots.
This is not a shot.
Those are not shots. Where's my glass?
So I just want y'all to know I'm feeling very, very good. And this is episode 2. We have with us today the reluctant, the lovable.
The reluctant, the lovable.
Deirdra. And we have Tim. And they are here today to express their love, their joy in raising kids under the age of 4, 3 of them in a household.
And you're like,
y'all got 4. I know y'all got 4, but them 3 under.
Yeah.
That other one is on. He grown.
Yeah.
But them babies.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we just here to talk to them and enjoy them. And we like to start every episode out now with tonight's conversation, perfect date night questions. So we're going to get them to actually
pick a card. This is the icebreaker.
Uh-oh.
This is the icebreaker.
Pick a card, any card.
Which of your dating standards are absolutely non-negotiable? Explain.
Which, hold on, say it again.
Which of your dating standards are absolutely non-negotiable? Explain.
So it's not dating. This would be relationship. What are your
Well, we
non-negotiables?
still date.
We do date. Yeah.
As you
Still get
should.
to date. You know what I'm saying?
What's non-negotiable?
Non-negotiable for me. Okay.
He's
It's-
picky. Let's just cut to it.
I was
There's a
say,
certain
Don't point at
movie
me, I'm
theater
not
he wants to
picky.
go to. We can't go to the premiere night. He has preferences. So
Yeah,
Daniel's
just
very
go
picky.
with-
I was gonna say the only thing I really don't. It's not non-negotiable, but the thing I don't like ending my week at the movie theater.
What?
So Friday night, let's go to the movies. No thank
Not
you.
happening.
Really?
That's a non-negotiable?
That's what I'm saying. It's not really a non-negotiable, but that will never ever be my suggestion.
So then it is non-negotiable.
That sounds like it's a non-negotiable.
Damn near.
Because you're going to be in there real nasty. You probably going to fall asleep. Going to be irritated. It's a waste of money. Popcorn will be on the floor.
I'm gonna eat as many nachos as possible.
Chewing loud, too. Hey, babe, remember the other day? Don't forget Saturday. We got to go to the cleaners. Like, nigga, we watching a movie.
No, we not.
That's a non-negotiable.
It's not that bad, but I guess I don't know. What
I'll
about
just say he has preferences.
What about you?
I'm just whatever.
You don't have a non-negotiable?
No, not when it comes. Well, it says dating, so that makes me think of fun. I don't have any standards when it comes to fun. Just have fun. Do you?
No, I understand that.
What do I-
Because
what-
he's very picky, too.
Yeah.
So it's not room for both of us to be picky. We would never have no fun.
Yeah. I just go with the flow. Go
Very.
with the flow. Go with the flow.
I actually do go
You
with
do not. You go with the flow of Daniel Myers. No one else's. No one else's. That is not going with the
y'all
flow.
have the same birthday? Or no?
I'm
you
an
and Dan.
Aquarius.
No, I'm a Cancer.
I know.
So I go with my own flow.
On your own flow and nobody else's.
I can compromise, though. You know what's a non-negotiable for me?
What?
I know what it is.
Say
Oh,
it.
you do? What you think it is? I'll tell you if you're right or
Either
wrong.
not getting a blowjob or not having sex. That's your non-negotiables.
I'm that shallow.
Is it true? Is it true?
I mean,
Hold on.
We cannot confirm
Hold
or
on,
deny
wait.
that statement.
She just went out the line. You
Yeah,
want to be
like-
talking about dating.
yeah, dating.
Dating.
Like, yeah.
He want a happy ending after every date.
Oh, well, go ahead then.
That's his non-negotiable. It's like, no.
This
We
shit
need
just
another
started,
card.
man.
Let me do
You wanna
another
pick another
card.
card?
Let
Yeah.
him pick the card.
We'll pick another card.
Well, let them pick it.
Yeah, we're gonna pick it.
Okay.
Oh, actually, here, y'all get a deck, and then y'all get. That's what we'll do. So we gave y'all that one.
All right, so now I'm gonna shuffle
So what's
these up.
ours?
I'm
He
gonna
gonna
shuffle these up.
Nigga about to drop the whole deck.
Who?
We used to play spades in the fucking high school, and he never was dealing good.
That's what y'all was doing on Gonzaga, playing spades with y'all parents' hard money.
I hope not.
Oh, okay. What was the main reason your last relationship didn't work?
You fucking asshole.
Uh-oh.
What was the reason your last relationship didn't work?
Lack of commitment and wasting too much time to confirm that I am indeed the woman. And because he didn't confirm, he didn't lock me down, he didn't engage me, he didn't wife me. Here we are.
I came and swooped in that motherfucker. I said,
Baby.
I said, oh, listen, my people's left. Like, what we doing?
Nope, that's not how that went.
How'd it go?
It did not go that way.
How'd it
It was
go?
not that simple. It
Okay.
did not go that way.
Why did my last main relationship didn't work?
Any ownership?
Any ownership? I'm hard to deal with.
Oh, I love you.
that's
It
good.
is. That's so special.
At the same time, when you say you're gonna be there, you deal with people and their flaws and everything that comes with it. So my last relationship didn't work because we weren't able to work with each other through our flaws,
Only through your perfections. Got it.
only through perfections.
I love that. That was good.
It was truthful,
That was very good.
because we flaws and all like a motherfucker.
I think I'm
'Cause you ain't
fairly
shit.
perfect.
You ain't shit.
Sis said
Hold on.
she got it. She got it.
Why? Oh, so now.
Going
That's the
to
icebreaker.
That was the icebreaker. Going to the next question. So now we're going to get started, huh? Who, me?
Don't tell my wife to move the mic closer to her. That's disrespectful.
What's up with these mics? Why do men go to the, like,
Because it's just the way
what
you
is
say.
up with the mic?
Move the mic closer to. Look how that shit got feedback. I got to stay back, away from the mic. He's telling you to come to the
Oh,
mic.
okay.
I'm definitely staying away from
Okay. How did y'all love story start? When did y'all meet?
Let him tell his lie first. Go ahead.
Oh,
Why is somebody always lying?
Yeah, why?
Go ahead.
You know, no, let's address that question. Why is always somebody lying?
Yes.
What is that about?
What is the difference in the story? Who was the one
makes
that
it a
wanted?
lie?
You already know, because see, like you said, what's the new word that everybody's using now? Optics or whatever. People got optics now, you know what I'm saying? We were in college, Morgan State Bears.
Bears.
Neighbors.
We were neighbors. She had a townhouse a couple doors up. She got to observe a lot. And
So she saw you.
she saw a lot.
Oh, she saw a lot of traffic in and out your house.
Wouldn't say traffic.
Yes, his house was the spot. Sorry, Dad. Dad's in the audience. Sorry, Dad.
He said,
I
I
graduated.
wouldn't say traffic.
But you graduated.
I
though.
graduated.
Yes.
So it wasn't traffic. It wasn't a lot of women and all that rambunctious. What we had a good time. And she saw it, and I think she said, you know what? And so one day, I think she wanted some ketchup. Can I borrow some ketchup?
That was your
That's where the
end?
lie starts.
That was your
They
end?
didn't have nothing in
Her
their house.
end-
They was always borrowing stuff.
First
from
of
me.
all, we are original Costco members in my house. I don't know when they opened, but we've been members since day
So
one.
y'all had a
Chan.
2-pack of ketchup
Come on.
that was connected to the big joints.
No, they didn't.
We had all that, so we weren't hungry in my house. She needed ketchup,
You lied.
and if it wasn't ketchup, it was sugar. If it wasn't sugar, it was peanut
She
butter,
just
no
keep
jelly.
showing up.
All I looked up, man, what you need, baby? What you need? What you need, baby? What you need?
You was going grocery shopping at
It
his
was
house?
really the other way around. That's
What
why
you
I
need,
said
baby?
let him tell
Hey,
his lie.
Dan, what you need, baby? What you need? And so she chipped away at me, and it's been
You've been locked in ever since?
I've been locked in ever
She
since.
chipped away at you.
She chipped away at me, and after I graduated, we had our first son, and everything is, it's been interesting ever since. We'll get to all that, but the love story begins, I guess, at Morgan State.
When she was getting catch up.
Oh, okay, let me take that back. This is what happened. We went to a wedding. One of our friends got married.
Story number 2.
Okay, my bad.
Okay. Story number 2.
So this is what really happened, right? We went to one of my buddies got married.
Yes.
While we were in college.
Okay. Is this your version?
No, this is the version. This is what happened.
Go ahead.
And so
With it.
she, like I said, she lived a couple doors up, and the wedding was far somewhere. We was like, boy, I don't know where the wedding was, but it was far. And we drove down there, and she drove down there by herself.
Right.
And
so when I saw her and she got lost, and I was like, man, I was kind of looking for her, like, where's she at, right?
That's the catch-up.
And then when
she's
she
helpless.
I got
she's
catch-up,
helpless.
baby.
She's helpless, right?
So at his
Driving
side,
Miss Daisy
man,
right
shit.
there. Where the hell am I going? So by the time she get there, I guess I was looking for where you at. And so at some point in the thing at the wedding reception, she recalls me saying to her, "You should have just rolled with me."
Right. You said you could have.
That's what she recalls.
What do you recall? Deirdra, what you recall?
I got lost. When I got there, he said, "You should have just rode with us." I didn't know you didn't extend that offer to me. And so I gave him my number.
Like she really liked me.
No.
After that. You know what I'm saying?
No. Gave him my number, and he blew me up ever since then.
Damn.
And it led into
You
Christmas
blew up?
break. He took me on a date to
Blew
Fridays,
way up.
and we've never stopped talking ever since then.
This nigga said,
Y'all went to Fridays?
Yeah.
Fridays is always a good spot.
especially
And look, old school Fridays,
Yeah.
Pennsylvania
Back in the
Avenue,
day.
downtown.
That's back in the day.
Oh,
yeah.
That was the fancy one.
Oh yeah, all the way
You thought
down.
you was fancy, but we were so young that we
Man,
was
what?
2002. We just had the twins.
Goodness gracious. Yeah, that's it was funny because we knew each other, but it wasn't until that moment where I guess I kind of expressed some level of concern.
And he came to say
That nigga shit was catch
So
up.
did you
He
follow
was
him
giving you
home after the
rides.
wedding?
I don't remember that.
So did y'all know each other prior to moving there?
No, I knew his brother, so I knew Tom.
Oh, Tom, okay.
Yeah, we had the same major, so I knew Tom a whole year before him. And then when we lived in the neighborhood first, he moved in, and then it was just like, oh, you're my neighbor.
Oh, okay. Catch up.
So who was borrowing what from whose
He
house?
was borrowing stuff from me. My auntie would send me a care package every week for college.
You saw them packages
We
come
would
in,
cook.
huh?
We would. Just tell
And
the
then you
truth.
gave
And he would
him
come
food.
over.
Okay, so
This was after your traffic.
This about to be the third version.
as our friendship developed over some years, because we were neighbors probably about 3 years, right? Let's just say by the third year, when all the fellas at the house and video games, because that's what we did, college, chilling. At a certain point in the night, even the fellas was like, "All right, Tim," and I'd be like, "What you mean?" Like, you about to roll out. And
To come over my house,
going on?
I'll
knock
go to
on my
Denny's
door,
house,
be like, let
and
me in.
by the time I'm coming home, it's
So look, that's friendship was the word you used.
Yeah.
So we also have the college romance. Like me and no, we were friends, but we weren't just friends. But like we were friends. Like we used to kick.
what you mean by that, good buddy?
Friends or
We was
friends?
friends, but like we was friends. Like,
We wasn't friends. We was just fucking.
but I
Oh, that's
felt
friends
like,
with benefits.
Nah, we wasn't friends though. Like I didn't call him for nothing else but.
It was just that. That's what it was.
That was it.
oh, you just
And I'm about to say, my man is emotional right
she
now.
just
here.
used me.
It's okay.
You was drunk ass Dan then. He was called drunk ass nigga.
That was his nickname?
Yes.
Damn.
D-A-N.
Drunk ass nigga. I didn't want nothing from this man. Like, but the dick. That's it. I didn't want nothing else. Like, I was like, this is the guy that you keep in this box while you go look for your husband.
Yeah.
Wow.
I told you this. This is not the first time you heard this.
But it sounds fucking dope. Like out loud and like in front of people, it's different to tell me that shit.
Boy, come on, lean in.
It stings like
Still stings.
But you
Look at how
here
far you
now.
come.
And the thing is, you never know how God presents your package.
I'll take it.
You know what I mean? You had to dust yourself off. We both had to dust ourselves off a lot to be where we are right now. You know what I'm saying? Neither one of us was marriage material. And then we had to just dust and clean ourselves up. And now look at where we are now.
You still ain't marriage material.
Who?
We.
We?
Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah, we not.
But y'all doing it together.
Yes, we are.
Whatever this is.
Whatever it is.
Yes, we
Whatever
doing
it
it together. So how soon after y'all started dating did y'all get married?
Oh.
You need to go to when we became official.
Oh, shit.
Because I thought we was official, and then it was like 3 years later, and we wasn't official.
God damn.
I was pulling up, stalking him.
Stalked?
Yes, stalking him. I would park behind the house and be like, what's going on? Like, doing stuff I just should not have been
Because
doing.
you didn't know y'all was official.
I thought we were official.
And he was
but
acting
he was
like-
We were young.
Why did
You
think-
were young.
Why-
So we're 2 years apart.
You're older.
Yes.
Oh.
All these cougars out here. Y'all be going after them young men.
No, he went after me.
You know, you got to get a little something with a little bit more seasoning.
A little bit more serious.
A little bit more maturity.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
for all the young ladies who believe that you can't date a younger man, it has been 2 examples back to back of younger guys, older women.
But it takes a special guy, too, because generally if a woman is a little older, then she may be, you know, she may be a little bit more,
Mature.
let's say, not just mature, but she's more understanding and assertive in the area that which she wants to be assertive in.
Understanding in the area that which she wishes to be
Absolutely.
assertive in.
Absolutely.
What's the area?
So like
Any area?
any area that for that particular woman. Every woman is different.
That's a
So
fact.
you're a very assertive woman in the area that you choose to be assertive in.
Absolutely.
What are you assertive in, Deirdra?
Everything.
I believe you. I believe you.
But no, not really, because it's some things I just stray away from. It just depends on what's important at that time. Mm-hmm. Or
So let's get back to you being in these bushes.
I was in
Don't
the
do it.
bushes.
Don't do that.
I was in my car.
Don't bring her back up because she was a rough. First of all, I've always said that she's in the wrong
Profession.
career. I'm not going to talk
She gonna
about
be an
her
FBI
career.
agent.
She should be. She is really good at what she does.
An investigator.
It's my instinct.
To the point that it's just not even worth it. You just chill.
You just like, I'm
You
cool.
just say, you know what? Let me just go ahead and just deal with my life. And
Accept
and
it for
it's
what
not
it
bad.
is.
And it's
Yeah.
not bad
It's
at all.
actually a good
Once you
life.
lean in, it's not bad.
Actually,
Just
a good
lean
life.
in.
So like you said, to your point, when we got married, so like you said, we started dating in 2002.
Go ahead, tell me.
And we
Give
got
them date.
married in 2014. There we go. So
Oh.
we've been married. We just
7
celebrated.
years.
We just celebrated
it's a
our
total of
17th.
18 years. We've only been married 7.
Yeah.
So total 18 years,
Say it
and
again.
you've only been
Say
married
it
7.
again. Oh, look, Bird is in here. He was there. Bird.
Bird.
Just talk. He can't hear you.
He was here for that.
So let me tell you this though. 18 years, married 7, which means you had a long time to know if this is what you want to do.
Absolutely.
Now I know
And
Tim.
we split for 2.5 years.
And you split. Oh yeah, y'all did split for 2.5 years. That's another.
That
thing.
was before
I think
marriage.
it was a little bit longer than 2.5 years.
That's another thing we have in common. We split for 7 years.
Wow.
So all things are possible. Like, you know, I mean, not saying all things are possible. Like, sometimes you got to let some shit go.
Sure.
But like, with our situation, it was 7 years, and you couldn't told me today that I would be sitting right here next to her.
No,
Like, I wasn't even thinking
No.
about this shit.
no. This is not in the plans at all.
But you know what? I always heard about you before I met you. I heard about you. There'd be stories to tell. But
Oh,
I heard about
interesting. I don't know what them stories were.
you. Nothing bad at all.
Teresa's
Good
like-
memories.
Teresa's my
Just
homie.
back in the day, memories of all the, because y'all known each other
Oh
forever.
yeah, for so long. Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay. Normally people be like, a man know, and he know when he know, and he gonna marry you. It shouldn't take a man longer than 6 months to know that he wanna be with you. How did you deal with like, Or were you pressed to be married? Or like, how did you feel about the situation? Was it a conversation, or it was just like y'all was moving at your own pace?
Well, I can't say I really had a desire to be married because I didn't always have that example in front of me. But when I met him, I did feel like he was somebody that I could kick it with and possibly have that with. But when we split, it just didn't happen, so that's what I had to deal with. Yeah, I fought for it a little bit, and then I was like,
you gotta let him go.
He's gone, so bye.
Yeah.
And it was after I stopped chasing him and pressing him out that he came back on his own.
Had to know. That nigga said, I'm out here, hey, where did she go again?
You got some ketchup again?
Hello?
Yes.
Is it me?
Now I would start looking for the ketchup.
Yes, he like, so I was in the kitchen about to make a hot dog. And I realized I didn't have a bun or ketchup.
He have a bun or
ketchup.
That was gonna be a lonely dog.
So why you making a hot dog?
Right.
Damn, that's interesting, man, because, like, yeah. Damn. But you come from a, like, your family history is, like, solid. Like, you really believe in family. Right. So, in my, like, just knowing him, it makes me think maybe it's because, look, if I'm going to marry you, I'm going to be locked in with you. Yeah. And I'm not fucking leaving. Like, his father, like you said, is in the audience, is an example of, like, we're
Legacy,
here.
yeah.
It's like legacy. Bryant's tree is tattooed on his motherfucker. Pride, there's pride with that, with family. So maybe it was like, I got to take the time to understand if, like, this is it, because there's no out.
I think he might have just been young.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of all those things, right? Because, you know, I mean, don't get me wrong, you already know, like you said, we got an older son. So when we told my folks about the older son, you know, and the pregnancy, they like, well, shoot, you know.
When's the wedding?
Am I going to get a black tux? Are we doing blue?
What's the color scheme?
What colors are we doing? And we was like, none of that. Yeah. And they were like, and I was like, yeah, we ain't doing none of that right now. And I think they, you know, they got over it in some time.
Right.
Yeah.
But of course, I'm sure part of that was just seeing how well we managed, you know, co-parenting and all that. But it's not because we were together at that time.
Yeah.
But it's interesting because, like you said, when you have kids, they up the ante a little bit. Depending on what kind of guy you are, and depending on what kind of woman you are.
A little bit harder.
Depending on what kind of, you know, what the situation is. And I, you know, and not to be biased, but I also think, you know, boy versus son versus daughter can kind of play into some of that stuff too,
that's
right?
very true. If I would have had a son with
I think
Daniel
our shit would have
first,
been different.
we definitely wouldn't. We probably would not be
I was
here.
real protective because I had girls.
Yeah.
So because I had girls, it was like an overprotection.
Yeah.
Like I have sisters, I have daughters.
Yeah.
One of my sisters lived with us.
Yeah.
I'm protective over the women in my life.
Yeah.
Right.
Me and my mother were close.
And I think he was more willing to like make everything more official for his daughter's sake. Yeah. But if it was a son ended up like,
you be all right,
nigga, like this what you do.
Good,
you
nigga.
know what I'm saying? It's just that
come over here on the weekends, you bitch ass
yeah.
nigga.
Yeah, so I feel like
girls, I want to be there. Like if a nigga break in the house, I want to be the one to pull that motherfucking thing out and get it popping. You know what I mean?
Understood.
Yeah. So it's because they're girls.
No, yeah, I totally agree with that. So like you said, having a son, well, just in general, y'all just never, the thought process was never just marriage. It was just, y'all just had an agreement. Y'all was good. Y'all was enjoying life. And it was that's how we feel right now.
Yeah, we enjoying life.
We feel right now.
Swear to
Y'all
God.
living y'all best
But you know what? It was funny, right? Because like we would end up in these co-parenting situations, right?
Yeah.
Like
Track meets.
like track meets, which y'all know about, because y'all had before I know it, I'm looking at her for 4-5 hours.
Yes.
And I was making sure I was gonna be cute.
And I'm like, damn, I just wanted to see my son a little bit today. Next thing I know,
you're not gonna catch me slipping, okay?
Hey, look,
even if I don't want you, you won't catch me.
And you better not bring nobody with you.
I pull out a bag of chips. She talk about, I'm trying to get some chips. I'm like, God damn it, these my chips. And so
that's your baby mama.
Yeah, but you know, baby mama wants some chips.
You ain't gonna share your chips with me?
Well, exactly. So of course my chips become her chips. And after we did that a few times, I said, you know what, we might as well just all get in the same car.
Oh, so
like we would sit apart.
Oh yeah,
It was
nah.
weird.
Then
It didn't work.
I get it.
It didn't work.
I was like,
It did not
you
work.
on this side, I be on that side.
It
But
didn't
if I'm
work.
walking past, you're gonna know that I'm good. Like
used to-
I'm good. I'm happy.
She used to walk past on purpose. She would put
I
this
did not
fucking-
walk past
She
on
put some shit on the
purpose.
smell on.
I did not
good.
walk past on
She
purpose.
had the shortest shorts.
And fake one cheer extra hard for the girls.
God.
Extra hard.
I'm trying to go to the finish line. She at the start line in the
Of
beginning.
course I'm gonna
but
be
she
there.
ends at the finish line.
By the time the girls get to the finish line, she there too.
It's my job as a mother to record this whole situation.
She doing all this
That's it.
stuff. Go, girl.
That's how you interpret it.
Come on, baby.
You saw it that way. All I was doing was
I'm
cheering
like,
my
young.
ass.
I'm like, young, you really
Come on,
just-
And Dan out there trying to look. I'm just trying to be mature.
It's like, nah, y'all, for real. That was
There ain't no psych now.
Nah, 'cause we know. We've been in them track meets. We seen them tights.
Oh.
That's that. Yeah, that.
Yeah, but you
You
know, like you
cannot
said,
be there all day and not communicate with each
exactly.
other.
And so, but what me and Dan used to do, like, we really was on opposite sides. And if we did end up start talking to each other, we'd look at each other and be like, bye. And then, like,
Yeah, 'cause
That's
we-
enough.
we're
here's
done.
No, but here's
Thank
the thing.
you.
Here's why. Because
Thank you.
even when we weren't together, we had this chemistry. We always have chemistry. Like our chemistry is just like that. So even when we was with different people, like, hey, yo, I
to
take
be appropriate, let's leave the situation.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah, we just because there was one time when we finally had a birthday party for all parties involved, and Treese was trying to say something to the table. She was like,
Oh, yeah, this was horrible. So bad.
So my peoples is there and her
so
peoples
bad.
is there, and I said, oh. Nigga, she trying to get you to pass to the napkin because she's trying to wipe something off like the side of her face. She be thinking people understand her, but I'm the only one that knows
He
what she
said
be
that
saying.
in front of everybody. Everybody.
But he was accurate, right?
We was at David Buster's.
I was like this.
I said, I didn't even mean to say it. It was
she
the
had
truth.
peoples there.
He did too.
Both our peoples was
Oh, so everybody got awkward
there. It was so awful.
for like 10 seconds.
It literally was. I think I said something stupid like, I think I might have said like, this nigga don't know what the fuck I need or something. Something like that. Something to close the gap of the situation. Cause I was like, why you talking right now? Like this is reckless as shit.
It was
All you gotta do
disrespectful
is
as
hand me
shit.
the napkin.
It was
That's
disrespectful
it.
as shit.
I told Dan. Anyway,
Did we get a bathroom?
so.
A bathroom break?
We alive.
I'm sorry.
I put up.
Look, I'm like, I'm sorry.
See, that's what happens. That's why we can't drink with certain people.
One of the people on
Can
the
I
panel.
go? Can I go?
Can't drink with certain
Go
people.
ahead. We're going to continue the conversation.
Damn, man, wash your hands.
So, no.
Ask all good questions now.
She got all excited
So you
and had to
get-
go to the
now
Yeah,
bathroom.
now I
Now
can
you got
spill
your-
my
That's what it
gut.
was.
So, Tim,
Yeah, baby.
tell me, really,
Man, absolutely.
Tim,
I'm ready to talk.
how does it feel as a man when your woman just talks to you any old kind of way?
Let me tell you something. Women got
Nigga
to
looked
stop.
over his shoulder.
You just saw me? hey, Slim. Hey, Slim.
Nigga looked over his
Hey,
shoulder.
look.
Let me tell you what she be doing.
Hey, look, and I'm from Northeast, y'all. I'm from Northeast.
Northeast.
Shrimp boat, okay? All right? But I'm going to check my 20. Listen, women have got to stop being so abrasive, man.
Abrasive.
Abrasive.
Nigga took his chains off when his wife went to the bathroom.
Abrasive.
Abrasive
How
or
was
just
she-
That's the word
straightforward?
I'm using tonight.
Or straightforward.
Because, see, here's what happens.
Because I feel like men talk around in circles, and when we try to
Oh,
get
no,
y'all
I'm
to
gonna be
she's
direct.
talking.
Point.
You
I'm
gotta
gonna be
give it to
direct.
him 5 minutes.
I'm going to be direct.
Abrasive.
I don't have a lot of time.
What's abrasive, brother?
I don't have a lot of
Brother,
time.
what's abrasive?
Here's abrasive. Women have to appreciate that when you have a man that loves you, part of that means you gonna see him.
I'm glad you got. We talking about women being abrasive. Hello. We talk about women being abrasive, and he wanted to explain why we
here's
need
what
to
happens.
stop being abrasive.
Here's what happens. When a woman,
Nigga turned to a gentleman.
hey, do you see me?
He was a whole G. He was a whole
tone is
He
sweet.
was sitting back. He was like this. He was chilling like this. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga said,
Nigga about to had a cigar. You
So,
know what I'm saying?
Fake news.
She got here. He was like
he
this.
said,
Fake news.
so the Bible said,
Fake news.
So I heard other men say women are abrasive. I don't get with that.
We got
I'm
fake
looking
news.
for the Proverbs 31 wife.
Just be Be your authentic self.
Okay,
okay?
no.
He was
Here it is.
back, girl.
Here it is. I'm gonna keep.
Keep it a buck.
I'm gonna keep it a buck right here.
Look at this. Not all the way. Keep it like
Lean
95.
back like you was leaning back.
Well, she
She
said
came back and chill.
Nigga,
Wait a
hold
minute.
his-
I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable.
What you
Hold on,
want
let
me
me
to
talk
sit
to
on
the
your
mic.
lap
What do I
or
say?
what?
I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable. So nah, serious up. Women, see, here's what happens. When a woman has a man that loves her, he's gonna be willing to show her sides that most people don't ever get to see.
That's true.
And once she sees it, she can't, in another moment, she can't say, oh, you know what? That other night, he got real soft. Let me talk to this. You know what? No, we not going.
Oh,
Hey, you look at her.
You looking like, what goddamn,
Hey,
what you talking
what's
to?
your nickname for your wife?
Debo. And I didn't give her that nickname. Going back to college, one of the homies would come over my house. And she would be there sometime.
Right.
I was
And
there all the time.
just checking her mannerisms, he said, oh yeah, she Debo. She Debo around here.
because
Well,
you got
my name
And I said, no, she good. Cause
I'm
by
deep.
then I'm ready to graduate.
You
I'm ready to
chillin'.
get out of there, man. I wasn't, whatever I had done, and it really, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm ready to go, I'm ready to get out, start my career, get life going, you know what I'm saying? And yes, I was like, man, Debo could be here. The food is good. She know how to cook, you know what I'm saying?
The food is good.
She's educated. By the time I was graduating with my undergrad, she was graduating with her master's.
In engineering.
And
That
engineering.
was not easy.
Engineering,
That was hard.
Right. So while a lot of guys was trying to get their feet together, I already knew what I needed to do because I already had a chick that was making money. And for me, the streets weren't an option. That's not even an option.
It's old.
I'm already in college. I'm already, you know what I'm saying? So when I graduated, I was ready to hit the ground and get my life together because I already had a
Somebody that was already on the path.
job on her.
So together, you're like, bam, what the fuck could we be together?
Oh man, it get interesting. So when you fast forward today, things are interesting.
I bet.
Thank you, guys.
So I feel like what you said is really I get it. Some just hit me about men. I feel like you guys think that once you open up and share your feelings and share an intimate moment or a piece of yourself, I feel like y'all think we throw it in your face. So y'all feel like, why she talking to me like, oh, it's because I opened up the other day. No. You're just being trash right now. Ain't got shit to do with the other night.
But you didn't used to talk
It's because
to
you.
me like that.
No, I think we've always did, but you feel more vulnerable because you opened up, and you feel as though since I've opened up. Because I realized that
Where did
all
that come
men.
from?
No, because
Oh,
all
man.
men say that. All
We got a whole team with this motherfucker.
He just spoke on his wife being
No,
an engineer.
no,
He opened up.
no,
No, she hit it on the head. I ain't
No,
gonna
she was
lie.
accurate.
She's
I'm
being
serious. No, I'm
insightful.
serious because I feel like it's not us, it's y'all because y'all don't like opening up. So when y'all open up, because we have this conversation all the time. I'm like, why do you feel like I'm talking to you this way? I'm not saying that because he automatically thinks that any question is any question is a shot at his manhood,
Yes.
his intelligence,
Yes.
a challenge.
And she-
And I'm like, nigga, I'm just asking a question.
But sometimes you do, like, it'd be like
No,
something
it's
simple.
not.
It's like,
It's
why do you
because
gotta
I want
ask the question?
because when I'm talking to my homegirl or I'm in business, if I have to ask a question for clarification.
So,
Period.
So I'll say this.
It's not a disrespect. It's not a lack of intelligence. I actually am interested in why you thought this way,
Yeah.
why you're moving this way,
not
so
an
I
attack.
can figure out if I'm gonna move too. That's it.
But listen, we know y'all backwards and forwards. We know with that facial expression.
Yes.
Y'all know that facial expression.
Both of y'all.
I know y'all.
No, we both said,
That's
I'm
called
thinking.
I just want to listen.
Cause that shit hit. That's what it was. You trying to figure out if you was going to accept it or if you gonna be like these bitches.
I think what we just did while we just looked alike, and this is not even to big up. I think what we just did, and this is because we have experience in this shit. A lot of men don't have experience. When y'all start talking, the reason why we were doing the same thing, because we literally closed our mouths
You
and
was
shut the
stopping
fuck
yourself
up
from
because y'all was saying valuable
They was-
information. So sitting like this means, and this is after 20 years of this shit. It's like I can literally say, because I've argued against this 1,000 times.
Oh.
So now it's like, let me hear what the fuck is going on.
Yes.
Even though I'm offended right now, I'm gonna shut the fuck up and let me hear what you got to say, if I agree or not.
There's no offense here. It's none. I just really want to understand.
That should be fucking annoying, man. Like,
But
I just told you what the
So
fuck
that-
it
but
is.
it's two sides. Sometimes we already know the answer, and we're
We're
asking
leading
you
you.
this. What do you want to say? Because we know the answer.
Or you may think that you know that I know, but you don't know what I think I know.
Thank you.
And what I know is what I know. Because you're not in my head.
And then I don't even know what he's
think
saying.
I am.
But I was with him. Thank you.
He just wanted to say thank you.
With all the sights on it and everything. With all the sights on it.
And I think, therefore I am.
That's right.
No,
That's right.
No, I get that. I totally understand that. Because I be trying to say to Dane, I'm like, the writing is on the wall here.
I
Like,
know.
Why do you not see what your next steps are? I see them completely. If I could write out a book before any situation happens and say this, and this is going to happen, and let you do what you do, and then have somebody notarize that shit for the date that I wrote it, and then give it to you once the shit
And you have that shit
happens.
notarized?
Yeah, because if I don't notarize it, you're going to be like, you just wrote that shit.
No, I say that. Or he might
No, I
claim it
didn't.
too.
Yes.
But no,
can I
a
ask
man and a
question?
woman will put together for that purpose.
That's
like we
right.
have intuition. We see things before it happens. We know when a vibe is off. We know things that you guys do not know. And that's
Yeah.
why we were put in your life.
Yes.
To
Can I
protect
ask a
you.
question?
Yes,
Can I ask a question?
Protect you from yourself.
But let me ask this question.
You will protect me from myself?
Yeah, you can protect me from myself.
Because,
What if sometimes the best lesson learned is experience?
but why we gotta go through all of that if I could already
Some
tell
things
you?
we can
It's
Well,
a
hold on.
hole right
Dan,
there.
Dan,
Don't
can I ask you-
go.
I'm
over
going to
there.
ask you a question, but I'm asking this question on behalf of all
Can't
men.
hear?
Okay.
You say can't hear? No. Oh, sorry.
Here's a question for you, and it's on behalf of all the other men.
Okay.
Can I evolve? Is it okay for me to evolve?
My nigga, I am not.
Is
the
it
man-
all right
Okay.
for me not to be the same brother at 25 that I am now at 39?
I'll answer your question, my brother. I'm gonna answer your question.
Please.
The answer to your question is this: when I was a boy, I thought like a boy,
Woo!
but now I am a man.
Come on.
And I would appreciate some trust and respect in knowing that I know I fucked up in the past.
Come on.
But today, that person no longer exists.
Come on.
So since that person no longer exists, understand that I don't fool me once, shame on me. You can't, don't fool me again.
You can't do it again. You can't do it again.
Give me 5 on the black hand
Fool me
side.
once, can't do it again.
Okay. But
That
when
was
you have
phenomenal.
messed up, we have been there from day one, all throughout. We have seen it. So we know kind of, you have some things that's just innate. There's things you cannot change about yourself. You are who you are.
Yep.
And we
Yep.
know what that
Yep.
is.
Do women
We
evolve?
study you guys. Yes, we do.
Yeah,
yes.
We
So-
all evolve.
We study you.
We all evolve. And so here's the thing as far as evolution goes.
Yes.
So let's just say there's a game, and in evolving, the first round, you fail that shit like 2 times. And then you like, all right, I got the first round. Now I'm on round 2. You go straight through round 2. Now you on round 3. Fail that shit, and you can never finish out to round like 5. What I'm saying is that I realize that you have now mastered round 1. I know you mastered 2. I know you mastered 3. But I'm telling you that 5 is gonna fuck you up.
Got you.
That's all I'm saying. So what I'm saying is, like Deirdra said, there are pieces of you that are always going to be you. But what I'm saying is that each stage of this evolution, there's another task or another obstacle to get over. So don't be blind and think you've mastered all the levels, because you didn't.
Of course not.
There's another level. And so what we're saying is, hey,
Hey Tim, I have a
you
question.
did good on level 1, 2, 3, and 4, but 5 you about to fail.
Can I ask Tim a question since he asked me a question? Tim,
Yes, sir.
I have a question. Do you think it is at all possible? Well, first let me start the question with a statement.
Look, I'm gonna grab mine too.
Start the question with a statement. As a man, we understand that we make mistakes and we grow from our mistakes. Do you think it is possible for women to understand that they can make mistakes too?
I think women strive so hard to be perfect
That's true.
in a world of imperfection
That's true.
that they sometimes cannot appreciate that we recognize their flaws. We're willing to work through them. That's why we're there.
Facts.
And so what they really, like I said, if more women can just ride shotgun.
God damn.
You can't drive tonight, boo.
Not tonight.
You need to sit down, don't touch nothing. Like Cameron or one of them dudes said in the song.
The fact
Get
that
in
you
the
brought up
car
Cameron.
and don't touch nothing.
Well, we like to be told that. We like that.
No.
Sit down.
But-
Don't say, okay.
Well,
you
see,
tell me that.
You say that. You say that.
You say
You say that. But when a nigga say, sit down, ride shotgun, I fucking got it. It's like, but
First of all,
I got some questions. What did you say before that? I need questions. Sit down and ride shotgun.
So we're on E. Are we going to stop at the gas station? I'm just asking.
hold on.
I'm just asking.
But as long as
Are we stopping at the gas station?
But if I can see the
because
gas,
we don't
just
roll
like
past
you,
5 of them.
Listen.
We roll past
Listen,
5
I don't
gas
like that.
stations. We about to break down.
Hold on. The destination is 24 miles away. Before you realize it, I hit the button because now we have electric
And
cars.
we at 26
and it said
miles.
44 miles.
It said
we
26.
good.
We're good.
I've already
Relax.
covered
He
it.
said 26. And he playing
Relax.
chicken with my life.
Relax.
Now fuck with it.
Relax. Tranquilo, por
Por
favor.
Por favor.
Por
Por
favor,
favor.
tranquilo.
Nah, honestly,
Oh, Lord.
Por favor.
Please.
I feel like we all need to know the only people that we could tell what to do, and we can't even tell this to them, is our kids. I am not a child. I'm not going to sit back and relax.
Time out.
I
Okay.
need to ask questions.
Time out.
Because I'm
Patrice.
a motherfucking adult.
No, Patrice.
And I need
Patrice.
to know what the
Y'all got
fuck
small
Patrice,
kids.
I'm about
we
to
can talk
interject.
to our kids like that.
Patrice, I gotta interject.
I got
go-
questions.
No, Patrice, I'm gonna interject.
Okay.
Here's my interjection. Because I know you. And not only are you a strong black woman, you are very outspoken.
And so are you. You outspoken.
But I'm not no strong black woman, and that's where the line draws. Because she's gonna get away with stuff just like you do, that we ain't gonna ever get away
Told you
with.
Maya Angelou.
Yeah, I turned into Sojourner Truth. Y'all as women can get away with stuff that we will never be able to get away with. The way she'll be able to say stuff to Dan in an assertive way, that if Dan flipped that same
Oh man, we
tone
gonna
back.
Fight.
Like she said, I'm not your child. Trust and believe, Dan has tried to orchestrate certain things. And you know, I'm not going to speak for y'all.
Please.
I have tried to orchestrate certain things.
She said, please.
I have tried to orchestrate certain things, and man, oh man, the band wasn't moving with the drum major, man. I was moving down the field. I had it going on. I had the little stick, all my dance moves.
Whoa.
The band was playing their own song.
No, there's certain lanes, right?
Yeah.
Certain
Yeah.
things. I don't
Yeah.
ask no questions. I know you got it.
Yeah.
There are certain things that you need assistance with.
Yes.
And if that's my area,
Yes.
So basically,
Yes.
you don't like being told sit down.
No, she
got
said
it.
do.
no.
I
That's
do.
no.
I
You
absolutely
didn't. You
do.
didn't.
So when will
you
it
didn't.
ever
You didn't
be
hear
okay?
her. She literally said there are certain times where I do trust that this direction you've never failed. It's always gone this way. You always figure it out. And there are other lanes where it's like, hi.
But that's
I
but,
think
but that's
I have
about
an input.
But that goes back to that word, trust and comfortability. Because if she trusts me and she's comfortable with me,
That's not a
she'll-
word. That's the
It wasn't a word.
he made that up.
Give me a bill. If she was trustworthy all the way across the board, I feel like she wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? But
Also, the questions it's an issue of trust because we ask questions. Is that what you're saying?
Questions. You might want clarity in a situation.
Okay,
It
I'll
doesn't
put
mean
that
that I'm
to that.
questioning.
And then
you,
clarity might
your
lead to
decision
trust.
making. It could be I might have something going on. I need to know what your plans are. When I'm questioning X, Y, and Z. You don't know what the question is for.
it's true.
Yeah, to assume that every question is to put you up against the wall or to make you change what it is that you're doing. It's just not the case. I think y'all just got to let us in more to help and stop putting everything on your shoulder, because if you have a partner, treat us as such. We're partners for a reason. We're a helpmate for a reason. God, if that was the case, God would have left y'all here by yourself.
That's true.
But he said man needs help. That's why we're here. So stop acting as though you weren't given, I wasn't given to you as your helpmate. So now you're spitting in God's face and saying, this bitch don't know what the fuck she doing.
Why you gotta make so much sense sometimes, man? I really wanted to be against you on that.
Black woman.
I really wanted to be against her that time, but she was like, why don't y'all understand I'm your helpmate? And that shit sounded fire.
It was.
I'm just waiting for the time when I say, baby, I got it. And she just be like, I know you got it because I'm your helpmate. What do you want me to do?
No, that's not the way it works. That's not the way. I trust Daniel, but it's certain things I don't. Yeah. I know that he doesn't have the, he gets clouded judgment. And that's just me knowing him. And
yeah,
so,
we do have a saying, and our saying is 6 and 12.
Yeah.
And really 6 and 12 is 6 and 12 for us. It's like if we're in the middle of a room and 6 o'clock and 12 o'clock, she's shooting behind me because I can't see behind me, and I'm shooting behind her. And she's shooting behind me, and vice versa. But like, I can't see what's behind me, and I want to turn around, but I trust that she got them fucking.
Because you got to cover this side.
And she has to trust that I got the other side. But I got to be on point because a lot of times she don't trust that I got it.
But do y'all know we don't always want to be strong black women? We want y'all to do things for us without us thinking, without us asking.
You say that.
We don't want to do this by ourselves. That makes us single women.
So, but it's a big thing now to be just single, free, and happy, and just do what you do. But
I like that, the rich
aunties, and it's just like So the rich auntie is cool. For some. Yeah. But sometimes it might get old being the rich auntie.
It will.
And people are meant to connect.
Agreed.
We're born to connect. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, unless you're a fucking serial killer fucking or weirdo, you want to Right.
Say it again.
We learned that from the last episode. Not a
don't
creep,
call nobody a
pervert. That motherfucker called me a pervert on the last episode.
He ain't gonna let this shit go.
She called me a pervert.
I understand the difference in pervert and creep.
I thought I was a creep. Yeah, I fully take creep.
Just let it go. I messed up. You are only a creep.
I will
You're
literally
not a
take.
pervert.
I'm a creep. Thank you.
You a pervert?
No, not me. I hope not.
You see? He said, I hope not.
Like, I hope not. I don't.
I know what you did last summer.
Yeah. I don't think it's no footage out there nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
And she just really called me that shit.
Yeah.
Niggas dreadful. Like, no.
I now realize that that's a bad thing to say. I won't say that again.
Don't ever call me that again.
I won't. Look at your face. Your eyes are so sad.
Yo, perverts are very sad, but I'm not one.
Right.
But to call me that, I felt sad.
So, yeah.
Yo, question.
You got it. You see the same? Okay.
Totally out the blue, though. You guys are our age. We're empty nesters. We having a motherfucking ball.
Don't do them like that. That's not nice.
Y'all have young children.
Yes. I'm going to be doing science fair projects when I'm 50, okay? Because the baby and the...
Science fair project and college applications.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll tell you this. It's you wouldn't wish this on any single person.
Get it out of his mouth.
Can't get it out. No homo.
He can't get it out his mouth, y'all.
No. I gave a disclaimer at the end too. I gave a disclaimer at the end. No homo. But look, right.
You already said it though.
But look, the kids or something, man, they'll try you and be like you said, we got young ones, and because we are a little older, just like y'all said, we're not them 25, 26-year-old parents.
Right.
So I find that at least I'll speak for myself. I find that I depend on her so much more now.
Oh yeah.
Than,
So, like,
than my
brings you
first
together.
child.
Yeah.
So it's like I feel like, and I think we do a great job of like recognizing who needs to pick up where.
Yeah.
Like if she's tired
Yeah.
and she just goes to the bedroom and just says at 6:30 and say I ain't coming out this joint. I
don't
already
give no notice.
I don't need to
I
ask
go
no
to
questions.
You already know.
I got
go to
dinner,
sleep.
I got bath time, I got all that.
I've done this shit
That's
before.
Just like if I go and disappear,
She
and she
not.
like, and by the time I reappear, kids in the bed, the bathtub is
Oh, that's
wet.
good.
So
So it's like
That's
you got
really
the wisdom
good.
now.
we
To not
have
fight each other about
nah.
it. And to be like, all right, she
It's
picked up the
7
other day,
days
let me
in
do
the
this.
week.
Yeah.
If you don't
Somebody
do it
gotta do
today,
Yeah.
oh trust me, it's gonna be another day this week
And
you
you're
do
gonna pay
it.
for it.
You are.
So you
Every
have,
delay.
you have
But
to
that's
be on this
beautiful.
side.
That's beautiful to hear. Like,
Yeah.
So I started out like kind of funny, but at the end of the day, what I wanted to show is like, man, you have gone through this before.
Mm-hmm.
You have the wisdom, and now your children are going to benefit from it because you're instilling wisdom in them. Now. You've gone through it. Like you've already.
So hopefully they
had
don't
the
have to go
test run.
through, our young trauma that our
Oh, yeah.
babies. Like I know my daughter's a Lord Jesus.
But we
I just
imagine
want them
being
to go to therapy.
Imagine being 19 raising twins.
Yeah.
19.
I want them to go to therapy. We
Like
did
you
not show
said,
them a lot of good stuff.
they've heard you argue about who's gonna give them a bath.
Yeah.
All of that.
Where, like I said, even my oldest son has probably heard an argument like that. Where my little people,
They don't know.
they
Life
don't-
is
that's
They
beautiful.
just know it's switched
That's
off.
the
and
only
on.
argument they're gonna hear is, damn, dad be complaining about his knees every time he got motherfucking stupid at the tub. You know what I'm saying? So
But I think the only way to survive, so we have a 15-year-old,
Yeah.
3-year-old twins, and a 6-month-old baby. The only way to survive is one, you have to have structure and a schedule. Somebody has to stick to the schedule. You have a job.
That's her.
You have a job. You have to do your job. Don't come in my lane. Don't step in my lane. I won't step in yours. Because if you're in my lane, then you're not doing your own job.
So y'all like structured this shit.
It has to be.
kinda.
Oh, so
But we give and take.
you're not
But-
in your lane. And if you're in my
Yes.
lane, you're.
So how can you be
I love
doing
that.
your job if you're in my lane?
We're structured and we hold each other accountable, but we don't enforce it real heavy.
Yeah.
Meaning, I say, yeah, I'll vacuum that room on Tuesday. If I don't get to it till Thursday, she's not gonna be like, I thought you was gonna vacuum that room. Just like if she say she gonna do something and she don't get to that shit for about a week, I'm generally not gonna say nothing to her.
Right.
And if it goes to the second week, guess what? I'm gonna go ahead and do it. If this bothering me that much, right?
If it's bothering you that much.
If it ain't bothering me that much, trust and believe, I got 150 other
Things
things
to do.
that need to be done.
that I can complain about, focus on. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like you get older and you recognize, man, I don't got time to be worrying about she done bought Hunt's ketchup again. I told her stop buying that bullshit.
They get Heinz.
I said, man, only Heinz. Like it's
That's a
funny.
thing, though.
It's
That's
funny,
a thing.
but
Why would you
we've
buy
argued
Hunt's?
about
Yes,
that.
about that.
We've been down that road.
And
Why
then
would
we
you
argue,
buy Hunt's?
should it be in the refrigerator or can it be in the cabinet?
We've been down that road.
Don't put my
Why would
ketchup in the
anyone buy
refrigerator.
Hunt's over Heinz?
She wants her ketchup
In the
room
pantry.
temperature.
I don't want
I want my
that.
ketchup out the fridge.
too.
That's
So
that's weird.
that's what it say on the label.
That's weird.
If you can
That's
read,
weird.
No,
if
You
you
supposed
can
to-
I
read,
don't put cold ketchup on a hot
I
dog.
don't. And I'm not
Whoa.
gonna heat up my food.
well, go ahead and have you a moldy hot dog with your moldy ketchup.
Ketchup don't mold.
Ketchup went from red to
Ketchup
burgundy.
don't mold.
That shit came.
Hunt's go to burgundy.
That
Hunt's
shit
be
burgundy.
Hunt's don't go burgundy.
Right.
Yeah, you ain't lying. Yeah, Hunt's go burgundy.
Hunt's go burgundy.
Heinz
Hunt's
stayed
go
red
burgundy.
for 10 years.
Yes.
But like you said, we've had them arguments.
Yeah.
Right.
And so we got to a point now, what's I say? We had the point where we had 2 different ketchups, 2 different jellies. Like the Martin episode,
Yeah.
the 2 toasters, the 5 different cups. We been there.
We had a whole argument over a regular coffee maker or
A Keurig.
Keurig.
Easy.
And I'm so mad that I didn't get the Keurig.
Because I wanted all of our appliances to be red. I found a red Keurig.
Mm-hmm.
He was like,
That shit, motherfucking $189.
We wasting money with the Keurig. I don't get it. Look, you get the little coffee containers. So then we got a coffee. We got a regular,
Mr. Coffee.
Yeah, Mr.
Mr.
Coffee.
Coffee.
It
That
was
motherfucker
black.
$20.99.
There you
Fucked
go.
up my decor. And so we get the joint home, and it does not work when you just press the button.
Oh man.
So I gotta hear every morning. We could have had the
No, you don't. You got hair every morning.
No, I got hair every morning.
You got hair.
You heard it every morning.
Did I say something?
Stand firm.
Or did you say something?
Don't you
Nah,
do
that was
it.
him. He got frustrated and stopped making coffee. And I said, this is what you gotta do. This is the trick. You gotta take it out, unplug it, plug it back, and then cut it on, and it works.
So now every time I take it out, unplug it, I'm like, I should have just got this stupid ass Keurig.
Should have
So he
listened to
kinda
my wife.
Just got
But she let you
listen
go ahead.
to your fucking wife.
Listen to
Now
your
you
wife.
gotta deal with it.
Listen to your wife.
I gotta fucking.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. As I've been in this thing, those words have they've earned their money.
Listen to your wife.
Listen to
They
your
earn
wife.
their
man.
money.
Listen to your wife. It's starting to pay a little dividends, you know.
So how you listen if we can't ask a question?
Well, no. You can ask a question. Just make sure you know what answer you're
What
looking
the
for.
fuck did you just? What just happened to you?
I'm trying to see clearly.
What?
What?
We might not like the answer. Is that what you said?
I don't know what.
We might not.
Boy, is that not a good thing sometimes. It's not a good idea.
So look, final question, right? If you had to go back to early Tim and early Deirdra, what would you tell yourselves regarding your relationship?
Well, yeah.
Don't do it, girl. Don't do it.
Run!
No, it was. It would be. You have to have patience. You have to. That is the only thing that has kept us. Patience, prayer. Our families have poured into us. Like I said, when we were split, our families never wavered from us. We have a strong support system. They believe in God. We believe in God. It has just been, it's been like a group huddle because everyone around us has helped us. Yeah. But you had to have patience through it all.
Patience.
I would say being mature enough to hear other people's reality.
That's real.
Meaning, I've had to learn that when she's telling me how she feels, it's not about the facts of the moment. It's about just how she feels.
Her perspective.
And her perspective, and just leave it at that. Yeah. And that's been, if I knew that early in the game, I wouldn't be trying to argue facts versus feelings. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's like our therapist. Yeah.
That was good.
That was good. A nigga drank from a chalice. Is that a chalice? Nigga just drank from a chalice. Nah, and we get man. That was good, man. We can actually close it on that. We like to thank Culture Coffee too and Ms. V for always having us.
Candles.
Oh, let's shout out these candles that are smelling delicious, y'all.
Yes.
Come on, Deirdra.
Please, Deirdra, you
speak
talk
about
about the candles.
Yeah, I wanted to be a chemical engineer. Like chemistry was my favorite subject. But I went to Drexel and I didn't like it. And I immediately, I had a friend, I was able to apply at Morgan that same week, get a scholarship, go to Morgan. That's how I met him at Morgan. So my whole destiny changed. But like 3 years ago, I wanted to make candles and it didn't work. I was trying it. And this year, during the pandemic, when I had a lot of downtime, I was able to get back to it. I burn candles all the time, and I'm like, the things in the candles are toxic. The chemicals, the products, all the ingredients. So I use my chemistry skills to come up with a formula that is great. And so we burn my candles. You could put them in your basement. You can smell them upstairs. It's coconut wax. It's good. It's everything. So,
And you can pour them over top of each other, too.
And what's the name of
They get hot.
No.
They get hot.
No, do not pour them on you. You freaky man. Infinite Creations.
Infinite Creations.
Yes.
And you also don't just do the candles, but you also do like event space.
I've been an event planner for 16 years.
Event planner.
Yes. Infinite Creations LLC on Instagram.
Infinite Creations LLC. So that's another thing that we are doing. We're not just bringing just any old body on here. We really appreciate you guys for coming, but we also want to promote what you guys are doing.
Thank you.
And not just that, but like, can we talk about the basketball league?
Oh yes, that's his thing.
Oh, I mean, well, you know, I
Don't be so humble, man. I know you're such a humble guy, but like, let's talk about what you're doing because that's major.
I started a youth basketball program about 5 years ago. Now I'm not even a basketball guy, but I appreciate that. It was a need. It kind of grew organically out of a need, and you know, because I'm a business guy, I took all the right things, 501c3, did all that. Man, you know, it's been a blessing. I helped a lot of young men. A couple of young ladies have been in the program. It's been great. A lot of families. We were able to do a lot of nonprofit things. I established a concession stand at the FedEx Field, so it's been a lot of little relationships at Audi Stadium.
Oh, yes,
so
right.
it's been a good venture for me in terms of just kind of giving back, doing my outreach piece. You know, like I said, basketball wasn't my thing, but I'm a quick study, so it's made me have to learn things, made me have to have interest in stuff that wasn't really my forte or anything. But
That's good.
and you know, and I say the one thing about it is it took a lot of time out of the house, but you know, the wifey really held me down during all those times, and you know what I'm saying, without her, I wouldn't have been able to do none of that stuff. So it was big, you know.
So that's what this is, man. What you guys do in the community, and you don't really talk about it much, and we had fun sitting here with y'all, but I don't want it to go unnoticed how much y'all do for these young kids out here in D.C., Maryland, and Virginia. So like, we're gonna. As this comes out, we're going to plug the league, we're going to plug Infinite and everything you guys do. Infinite Creations, Infinite Creations and everything you guys do. We thank you for coming. This has been another episode of Divine Purpose Podcast. Peace.
Peace.
Namaste, bitches.
Look at here.
You was real comfortable.
She a little social butterfly.
You all nervous and shit?
Little social butterfly.
We could have went further.
Talk